you create every day the manifestation of your desires, either the good or the bad ones, because guess what? Every thought that you have every day has the same exactly function as a desire. Believe it or not, a lot of people think like, okay, I didn't desire to crash my car. Well, consciously, of unconsciously, probably you've been asking for. And that's the part that we need to become masters of managing our subconscious mind, because let's pretend, all right? Let's pretend that in destiny is already written a future that tomorrow you're gonna crash. And apparently it's inevitable. But you start thinking today, guess what? If you can recognize that probably your mind, a part of you, your soul is letting you know, hey, it's set up for you to crash tomorrow unless you become conscious of it and shift that thinking. And right now, you declare that you're not going to crash, that you're going to be safe for the rest of your life. You're going to ask God, the universe, to be safe and be good and continue moving forward. This is powerful, guys. A lot of people think, oh, those are just words. Go ahead. I invite you to see the power of words, right? I remember, I think that was a family member. I think it was some second cousin or something like that, where he always been bullying people. And he was, of course, a little taller and heavier than everybody. So he took advantage of everything else. He ate most of the things that he grabbed your food, and he was bullying people. And it was my second cousin or something like that. And he's always saying bad things to everybody. So I remember one day when I confronted him, because, you know, I'm not going to allow him to do that, what he was doing to everybody, to do it to me, or even just help the others with what was happening. And I remember that time I was in behind my grandma's house. In the we have blocks in Mexico, and in each block you can go, of course, like here, you can go to some of the houses behind you, the block that you live. And there was this like a second aunt or whatever, which was his mom. And there is this argument between all of us. And I told him, like, you cannot keep telling us all these insults to all of us, and keep telling us all of this. And he's like, oh, they're just words. So I said, all right. So I said some words to him. I called him names, and I told him he was a little bee, and etc. in English. Well, it was in Spanish, but you know, the translation in English, little bee, pizza, s. And see, I'm not saying many bad words today, but anyways, I'm being more conservative. So I was saying that, and he started like getting so pissed, and I said, see, words can hurt. Now, of course, we fought, and of course, I gave him a little lesson. After that, we started speaking. We became better. We started playing a little bit more, and we have conversations. And yeah, at some point we spoke that, you know, he understood what I was explaining to him, because I asked him, I told him, how did you feel when I was doing that to you? So don't disregard words or thoughts, because the words comes from thoughts. So the power of the word comes from thoughts, which means thoughts are more powerful. A lot of people think that thoughts are not powerful, but in reality, thoughts are the origin of everything in this world. Everything that you do, everything that you create, everything comes from thoughts. In a matter of fact, the existence of the universe is a thought, or a series of thoughts. Make sense, guys? So creative power, that creative power is very, very important to start learning how to keep it on.